Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to teach you about punctuation, so you can write correct English without making mistakes. We're going to start with terminal punctuation. Terminal means the end, so terminal punctuation marks are what we use to end the sentence. There are three of these. First, period or full stop, exclamation mark, and the question mark. Let's look at the period or the full stop first. This mark is called period in the American English and is called the full stop in the British English. It is used to mark the end of the declarative sentence and imperative sentence. Here are some examples. I teach English. We had pizza for dinner last night. If it rains tomorrow, I will bring my umbrella. Imperative sentences are command or request. Please don't feed the animals. Let me know what time your flight arrives. If it rains tomorrow, bring your umbrella. Let's now turn to the exclamation mark. It is used to convey strong emotion or feeling. For example, these two sentences, both of them mean the same thing. The first sentence, which ends with a period, has no special feeling. This is why we use the exclamation mark. I'm really excited about my new job. It tells the reader to read the sentence with emotion. In the same way, you can show many other feelings including surprise, joy, fear using the exclamation mark. Another place where we use the exclamation mark is after the interjection, such as, ouch, you just stepped on my foot. Wow, what a beautiful house. So remember, if you want to convey strong emotion in a sentence, put an exclamation mark at the end of it. If there are no special feeling, just use a period. Let's turn now to the question mark. It is used to mark the end of the question. So if the sentence is a question, then put the question mark at the end of it. Here are some examples. What do you do? Who lives in that house? Are you excited about your new job? So the rule is if the sentence or the question, it must end with a question mark. So now let's move on to the next topic, pauses. There are three marks that fall under this topic: the comma, the semicolon, and the colon. These are called pauses because they are used to tell the reader to stop briefly for the moment and to continue reading. Let's start with the comma. This mark has four main uses. First is separate item to the list. For example, we need to buy milk, egg, and sugar for the cake. But if you have two items, then use a comma. We need to buy egg and sugar for the cake. Also notice that there are no space before the comma, but there is a space after each one. The second use of the comma is to separate words that are not part of the sentence. For example, unfortunately, he missed his flight. The main sentence is he missed his flight. The word unfortunately is an extra. It just expresses my opinion about the sentence. The comma helps to set the sentence as verb apart from the main sentence. Another form from the extra information is form of address, like name. Emma, can you come here and help me with this? The third use of the comma is to separate linking words like however, therefore. For example, her parents want her to be the doctor. However, she had other plans. The final use of the comma is with causes. Whenever you connect two independent causes in the same sentence, you must put a comma after the first one, but that's not enough. You must use a word like and, but, or also to connect the cause. The next mark in this category of pauses is semicolon. This mark is used to combine closely related sentences. Here an example. I went to see a movie with my wife. I thought it was amazing. She thought it was terrible. These two sentences are very closely related. So instead of ending a sentence and start a new one, we can do two things. We can use a semicolon. I thought it was amazing. She thought it was terrible. So we have combined the two causes into a single sentence without conjunction. about the sentence that have a conjunction adverb. Instead of a period or a full stop, you can also use a semicolon. But the second clause should begin with a lowercase letter because it's now part of the same sentence. Now, we move on to the last punctuation mark in this category, and that is the colon. The colon has one purpose to introduce information after an independent clause. Here the list introduced by colon. Danish seafood restaurant specializes in 4 items: prawn, shrimp, crab, and lobster. So remember that if we only use a colon after a complete sentence, also known as independent clause. And finally, we move on to the last punctuation mark, the apostrophe. This is used for 2 purposes. The first is to mark contraction, like I'm a teacher. Here we see I am shortened to I am. The second use of apostrophe is to mark possession. Possession refers to ownership and relationship. For example, have you seen Anita's new car? In this sentence, we have used apostrophe with the noun. So plural noun that end with s only put an apostrophe.